Okay, ready to dive into the world of sugarcane and digital transformation. It might not sound like the most thrilling combo at first, but trust me, this story is a real eye-opener. We're going to explore how a major sugarcane and energy company in Brazil, one that manages over 9,000 assets, completely revamped their maintenance operations. Imagine this, they were swimming in a sea of paperwork, over 125,000 paper orders and 88,000 tickets every single month. Then they made the bold decision to go digital, and the results, well, let's just say they're pretty impressive.
What's fascinating here is how they didn't just solve a logistical headache, they actually ended up boosting their sustainability efforts at the same time.
Okay, let's unpack this a bit. Before we get to the how, let's paint a picture of the what. What were the biggest headaches this company was facing with their old paper-based system?
Well, think about it, trying to manage thousands of assets and maintenance requests using paper forms. It's a recipe for disaster. They were battling inefficiencies, data errors, and a ton of wasted time and resources.
And we're not talking about a small operation here. They were handling over 10,000 maintenance orders and 7,000 tickets every month. It's hard to even wrap your head around that much paperwork. But going paperless wasn't their only goal, right? They had a bigger vision in mind.
Absolutely. They wanted a complete overhaul, modernize their maintenance process, improve data quality, and critically boost productivity while cutting costs. They also wanted to make their production more predictable, ensure their equipment was always up and running, and importantly, stay true to their sustainability goals. Talk about ambitious.
So how'd they pull it off? They couldn't just wave a magic wand and go digital overnight.
Right. They knew they needed the right solution, so they didn't settle. They put together a team to evaluate all the different mobile maintenance platforms looking for the best fit. Ultimately, they chose Sigga's mobile EAM application and Sigga planning and scheduling solutions. They were chosen for their functionality, their ability to seamlessly integrate with the company's existing SAP system, and their adaptability to the company's diverse needs.
Seamless integration with existing systems. That's key. It sounds like they were really thorough in their approach. All right, let's get to the exciting part, the results. What happened after they made the switch?
The impact was almost immediate. They saw a huge drop in their backlog. Their assets and resources were being used more effectively, their equipment became more reliable, and they gained a much clearer understanding of their asset lifecycle. But perhaps the most significant change was their shift from a reactive break-fix maintenance approach to a proactive preventative one. That's a game changer in terms of efficiency and cost savings.
Hold on, they actually saved money. That's not something you hear every day when you're talking about a major tech upgrade.
It's true. And remember their sustainability goals. By ditching all that paper, they saved a staggering 12,000 sheets in just 6 months. They also saw improvements in employee skill development as workers were trained to use tablets and smartphones for their daily tasks.
So why should you listening to this care about a sugarcane company in Brazil going paperless? What's the takeaway here?
It's a powerful example of the impact of digital transformation, even in industries that might seem a bit traditional. This company's story shows that embracing technology can lead to better efficiency cost savings and a positive impact on the environment. It's a win-win-win scenario.
Here's where it gets even more interesting. The company chose to partner with Sigga because they were looking for a solution that could be implemented quickly and efficiently. And Sigga delivered. The entire project was completed in just 6 months. That's lightning fast for a digital transformation of this scale.
What's remarkable is that they didn't just focus on the technology itself, they also invested in training their employees to use the new system effectively. They understood that technology is only as powerful as the people using it.
And that investment paid off.
Yeah.
Not only did their employees embrace the new technology, but they also saw a significant increase in their skills and job satisfaction. This story really highlights the importance of a holistic approach to digital transformation. It's not just about the tech, it's about the people and the processes too.
Absolutely. And the company's commitment to sustainability is truly inspiring. They didn't just go paperless to save money, they also saw it as an opportunity to reduce their environmental footprint.
It's a great reminder that profitability and sustainability can go hand in hand. But let's delve a little deeper into the technology itself. What exactly are mobile EAM and planning and scheduling solutions, and how did they transform the company's operations?
Mobile EAM, or Mobile Enterprise Asset Management, is a software solution that allows companies to manage their assets, things like equipment vehicles and infrastructure, from anywhere using mobile devices. In this case, the Sugarcane Company's technicians were able to use tablets and smartphones to access real-time information about their assets, create work orders, track maintenance tasks, and communicate with each other.
So instead of relying on paper forms and manual processes, they had all the information they needed at their fingertips.
Exactly. And the planning and scheduling solution worked in conjunction with the mobile EAM to help the company optimize their maintenance schedules and resource allocation. They were able to move from a reactive approach where they waited for things to break down before fixing them to a proactive approach where they could schedule maintenance tasks in advance to prevent breakdowns.
That sounds like a huge time saver.
Yeah.
But how did this all integrate with their existing SAP system? I'm guessing they had a lot of data stored there.
You're right, they did. And that's one of the reasons they chose Sigga. Their solutions were designed to integrate seamlessly with SAP. This meant that the company didn't have to start from scratch. They were able to leverage their existing data and systems while adding new capabilities.
So they were able to get the best of both worlds, the power of a modern mobile solution and the continuity of their existing data infrastructure.
Precisely. And this integration was key to their success. It allowed them to roll out the new system quickly and efficiently without disrupting their operations.
It's amazing how they were able to achieve so much in such a short time frame.
But what's even more impressive is the impact this transformation had on their workforce. Remember, they trained over 400 employees to use the new system.
And they provided them with over 235 devices like tablets and smartphones.
Exactly. This wasn't just about implementing technology, it was about empowering their employees with new skills and tools. And the results speak for themselves. Not only did the company see a significant improvement in efficiency and productivity, but their employees also reported feeling more engaged and satisfied with their work.
That's a fantastic outcome. It's a great example of how technology can be used to create a more positive and empowering work environment. But I'm curious, what were some of the challenges they faced during this transformation? Surely it wasn't all smooth sailing.
Well, you're right, there were some bumps along the road. One of the biggest challenges was getting everyone on board with the new system. Some employees were resistant to change, especially those who were used to the old paper-based ways of doing things.
That's understandable. Change can be difficult, especially when it involves learning new technology and processes.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
But the company did a great job of addressing these concerns. They provided comprehensive training and support to their employees, and they made sure to communicate the benefits of the new system clearly.
So they took a people-centric approach to the transformation, recognizing that technology is only as good as the people using it.
Exactly. And that's why they were so successful.
This is a truly inspiring story. It shows that even traditional industries like sugarcane and energy production can benefit greatly from digital transformation. It's a reminder that we should never underestimate the power of technology to improve efficiency, sustainability, and employee empowerment. We've been talking about this amazing transformation at a Brazilian sugarcane and energy company, but I want to dig a little deeper into the why behind their decision to go digital. What were the specific pain points that drove them to seek out a new solution?
Well, one of the biggest challenges they faced was just the sheer volume of paperwork they were dealing with. Remember those 125,000 paper orders and 88,000 tickets every month? It was an administrative nightmare.
125,000 pieces of paper. I can't even imagine. It must have been incredibly time-consuming and inefficient.
Exactly. And all that paper shuffling led to a whole host of problems, from data errors and delays to lost documents and miscommunication. It was impacting their ability to respond quickly to maintenance needs and make informed decisions.
It sounds like they were constantly playing catch-up.
Yeah, they were. And it was costing them money. Every time a piece of equipment broke down unexpectedly, it resulted in unplanned downtime, lost production, and expensive emergency repairs.
So the reactive approach to maintenance was really hurting their bottom line.
It was. And that's why they realized they needed to shift to a proactive, preventative approach. But they couldn't do that with their old paper-based system. They needed a solution that would give them real-time visibility into their operations and empower them to anticipate problems before they occurred.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But how did they actually measure the financial impact of this transformation? Did they have any concrete numbers?
They did. By implementing Sigga's mobile EAM and planning and scheduling solutions, they were able to reduce their maintenance costs by a significant margin. In fact, they saw a return on investment in less than a year.
Wow, that's impressive. Do you have any insights into how they achieved such a quick return on investment?
Of course. A big part of it was the reduction in unplanned downtime. By moving to a preventative maintenance schedule, they were able to avoid costly breakdowns and keep their equipment running smoothly. This led to increased productivity, reduced repair costs, and ultimately a healthier bottom line.
So it was a smart financial move, not just a technological upgrade.
Absolutely. And it's important to remember that this wasn't just about saving money, it was also about improving the quality of their work and creating a safer work environment for their employees.
That's a crucial point. Let's talk more about the impact on their workforce. You mentioned earlier that they trained over 400 employees to use the new system. What were some of the key benefits they saw from this training?
Well, for one thing, it helped to bridge the gap between their field and plant operations. By providing everyone with access to the same real-time information and tools, they were able to improve communication and collaboration across the entire organization.
So they broke down silos and created a more unified workforce?
Exactly. And this had a ripple effect on everything, from decision-making to problem-solving. Teams were able to work together more effectively, share knowledge more readily, and respond to challenges more quickly.
It sounds like a win-win for everyone involved.
It was. And beyond the improved communication and collaboration, the training also helped to empower employees with new skills and knowledge. By learning how to use the mobile EAM and planning and scheduling tools, they gained valuable digital literacy skills that made them more valuable assets to the company.
It's like a built-in professional development program.
Exactly. And this investment in their employees paid off in spades. Not only did they see an increase in productivity and efficiency, but they also reported higher levels of job satisfaction and engagement.
That's fantastic. It really underscores the importance of investing in your people.
It does. And it's something that the Sugarcane company understood from the outset. They knew that technology alone wouldn't be enough to transform their operations. They needed to bring their employees along on the journey and empower them to be part of the solution.
And that's a lesson that any company can learn from, regardless of their industry or size.
Absolutely. In today's rapidly changing world, digital literacy is becoming increasingly important. By providing employees with the skills and tools they need to thrive in a digital environment, companies can not only improve their bottom line, but also create a more engaged and fulfilled workforce.
That's a great point. But let's not forget about the sustainability aspect of this story. The company's decision to go paperless was driven in part by their commitment to reducing their environmental impact.
That's right. And while the 12,000 sheets of paper they saved in 6 months is a tangible achievement, the impact goes far beyond that. By optimizing their maintenance operations and reducing equipment downtime, they were also able to reduce their energy consumption and minimize waste.
So it was a win for the environment as well as for their business.
It was, and it's a great example of how sustainability and profitability can go hand in hand.
This deep dive has been a fantastic exploration of the power of digital transformation. It's clear that this shift is happening across industries and at every level.
Yeah, and it's really exciting to think about the possibilities that lie ahead. As technology continues to evolve, we have the opportunity to create a world that is more efficient, sustainable, and fulfilling for everyone.
So for all of you listening, remember the story of this sugarcane and energy company. It's a reminder that change is possible even in the most unexpected places.
And it's a call to action. What can you do today to embrace digital tools and create a more positive and impactful future?
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.